that's the team is not the problem really. I mean, you can argue another midfielder could be, but it's not a priority, really, is it? I mean, you got the best midfielder in the league, and with Tonali, and then you got Bruno, which is great, and then of course Joe Linton, who you can replace really if you need to. But you got Lewis Miley, you got Ramsey if he becomes healthy. I guess you can say you can have one more goalkeeper. I mean, sorry, one more midfielder, because Willock is not somebody you can trust really. The fullbacks cover, that is a big one. That's why it's good to have these conversations with the live interaction, because you guys let me know, wake me up, because it's 5:14 in the morning in the U.S., ladies and gentlemen, to 11:14 in Newcastle upon Tyne. What's the weather in Newcastle? Let me know. Is it nice? Is it foggy? Is it chilly? I bet it's chilly over there in Newcastle. But either way, the fullback cover, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. This Rome guy from Germany, we watched him on the Woltemade watch, and my goodness, that was proper, man. Proper left back, and he scored a wonderful goal. Wonderful goal there. So I thought that was great. Why not? Italy's got, listen, good players are everywhere, man. Good players are everywhere. You just gotta go get them. This notion that you need this NASA engineer to come up with possible players to come. I mean, you don't. You don't. You just got to get them at it. Get them in here. Raum playing for the German national team, and he plays for Leipzig, I believe, or one of those teams. You're telling me he wouldn't come to Newcastle? You're telling me he wouldn't speak with Voltemade and tell, hey man, what's that club all about? Is it a proper club or what? You telling me that wouldn't happen? We gotta go out there and just grab the bull by the horn, bite the bullet, as they say. Go get those players. Rather we go for Chevalier than Ter Stegen. To be honest, as trolls. Well, I like Ter Stegen. I think he's proper, but to each their own. But you're probably gonna pay Ter Stegen, a little bit more than Ramsdale. Are you gonna have two of those? Yeah. I mean, we're talking about Pope can leave. Certainly, he could probably leave, but that means Ramsdale is on 100 and something. Or are you gonna play Ramsdale over Ter Stegen? Now that would be that wouldn't surprise me, quite honestly, from what I've seen. But on paper, that should probably never happen, should it? I mean, quite honestly. To be fair, I mean, I just I don't see it. But listen, this is a good link, a good opportunity. The winter window is coming up, of course, in months time. We got a couple months before it starts, so that would be an interesting situation there. The Chronicle reporting, ladies and gentlemen, that German media claims Woltemade's goal a fluke, and apart from that, he done nothing, and still don't see the hype over him. Uh, by the way, Celtics News Live says that Celtic are interested in Nick Pope in the summer to replace Kasper Schmeichel, the son of former goalkeeper Schmeichel. Um, well, that's those two pieces of news there. That's interesting. Um, Again, that could open the exit for Nick Pope, but then what do who are you going to have? Are you going to keep Ramsdale on 100 and something, 130 million? Sorry, 130K a week, and Ter Stegen is probably going to be on more money than that. So wage bill is gonna increase and increase. So what do you do there? And again, going back to the German media claims that Walter Matta's goal was just a fluke, and he has done nothing, and still don't see the hype over him. German media are being very harsh, very strong on. Thank you, Connor. By the way, keep sending me this stuff, man. Connor is the little man. Connor is the underdog. He sends us all the stuff that we need to talk and discuss, all the news. German media is being very very harsh on Voltemade. Um, for what, I don't know. Only I'm not good with this conspiracy theories. Not my thing really. But more and more, I feel like the fact that he went against the grain, went against the typical German that would wait and worship Bayern Munich, which, by the way, he wanted to go to Bayern Munich once upon a time. So it's not like he, you know, I guarantee you, if Bayern Munich said, "Here's the money, come to Munich," he would have went. But it's the fact that they said, "We'll get you next summer, Nibada. Just wait around. We'll get you on. No worries. Wait your turn. Get in line." And that they expected the player to say, "All right, no problem. I'll wait." And that he didn't say that. He just did what he wanted. He wanted to go to a bigger team, so he chose Newcastle United, and didn't wait on Bayern Munich. Maybe that was a personality, that maybe that it was a gut punch for Bayern Munich, and of course Bayern, as I would assume, as any proper big club in their proper country, they run most of the media. Um, as far as with opinion, of course, I'm not saying that they literally run the media, which that wouldn't be a good thing, but the opinions, of course, are all catered to the big clubs, just like any other league, really, and that's why they're coming at him. Um, it makes no other sense to me why they would be criticizing him like they are. I mean, young player got his first goal yesterday. He's only 22, I think, or something like that. He looks like he is going to be the center forward for Germany in the World Cup. That's not an easy task, ladies and gentlemen. That is not something that's just um, that is not something that just happens. I mean, this man is going to be putting the shirt of Podolski, of Miroslav Klose, and many other Thomas Mueller, if you will, many other top Germans who have worn that shirt, and he's going to represent your country. And the fact that they are um, bashing them left and right every chance they get, a bit weird, to be honest. Um, so it is weird, but you know what Jordy's going to do. Jordy's are going to keep him and welcome him as he is at home, and he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. DX here says in the live chat, Munich aren't used to missing out on German-based talent. This was a huge hit to their ego. It's like mighty win in their local conservative pub, getting women's digits 1% failure. It hurts. Yeah, well, I agree with that. I agree with that, man. The 1% failure, man. It hurts the ego of a giant. So maybe that's what happened. And all of its cronies, uh, Rummenigge and all those guys. I mean, but you would expect better from them, Rummenigge is really a legend of Germany. You would expect them to be better than what they're doing right now. You would expect them to do better, but they're not. But it is what it is. Newcastle United um, will treat him right. We'll treat him proper, and he's gonna be happy ever after in the Toon. You better believe that. And the good thing is that Nagelsmann, if he knows what's good for him, he will continue to call him. Will continue to play him. And right now, Nick Woltemade is scoring goals. The thing is, you can argue he's not even meaning to do it, but he's doing them nonetheless. So there you go. Oh, look at that. Mighty win. Sending £2 there for getting it's telling me for getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning. Hey, the commitment is there, man. That's why we need you all to hit the like button. So thank you very much. Mighty win, who will be live at midday UK um with Gary to do the daily show. So join him at midday UK. You'll be redirected immediately after this show, so you can go on there and also go enjoy that show, if you will. So there you go, Jordy. Then Bundesliga. Let's go with the chat here. Bundesliga. No, they are second best in the Premier League. Little Newcastle took a player their league's best team wanted. They are furious. Hence all the salt. Exactly. Um, there you go. I agree with that one. I agree with that one. Interesting comment from Charles here. Says, I think we should promote Park to the team and sell Barnes, in my opinion. I don't think I'm ready to sell Barnes yet, quite honestly. But I am. I mean, Sue Park. The question is, why can't these young players get any time? They don't get the time of the day, no matter how ready they look.